It's good to have a speaker who is a pragmatic man, who is a storyteller, who's not afraid to deliver a back pocket speech. And I think you challenged us all to stretch our wings this evening. I think perhaps my main challenge to you is to perhaps be a little bit more focused, because if I had to think about some of the things you touched upon, and some of them may be kind of fleeting: the Democratic Convention, lifestyle changes, gun control, teachers' frustration, Black Lives Matter, and immigration. So I think that sometimes with back pocket speeches, it's hard to really become focused. But I salute you, first of all, on the title of your speech. I thought that was an excellent title, and sometimes people spend lots of time developing a speech, and then you ask them, well, what's the title of your speech? Oh, my icebreaker. Looking at a New World. So that was an excellent title. I didn't really see too much use of notes. I thought perhaps you might have had a little microscopic piece of paper, and you didn't let that hinder you. However, I think perhaps it kept you a little bit behind the lectern. And so I don't know whether you had a mobility issue, but oftentimes I see you come out from behind the lectern. I would suggest that if you do use those notes, which they might have just been there if you needed them, you could come out with your notes, and that maybe brings you closer to the audience. I think that there was aspects of it to politics, and sometimes the misnomer is that we can't talk about politics or religion at Toastmasters, and perfectly okay if we do, as long as we respect our audience and we respect our speakers. I thought that one of the things that you addressed was teachers and teacher frustration. And I think that if that is one of the issues that you're dealing with, perhaps a statistic or something that would back up how frustrated teachers are in present day. I think that you referenced no justice, no peace, and I know that seems to be a phrase that Black Lives Matter uses, and I think that in that is an opportunity to say, how does that really involve us all? And I know that President Obama was talking about how do we respect police, and how do we make sure that minority citizens feel that the police are there to help them. So I thought that in itself could have been an 8-minute speech. We certainly learned a lot about life, and it certainly isn't a bowl of cherries. Fuzzy Zola said, life is not a bowl full of cherries, there's good and bad stuff, and you shared a lot of it with us this evening. Thanks for being willing to come out of your comfort zone and to be a good storyteller. Appreciate it.